Fai pule fa malo, lo tofi ole toto male fue, ole le ole tu malo, fa che tai mo awala ngalue, o so le fa tamba, fai mo sui si a mas mo so so le le o toto ia hold up. Fai pule fa malo, lo tofi ole toto male fue, ole le ole tu malo, fa che tai mo awala ngalue, o so le fa tamba, fai mo sui si a so se taule le auto ia la fama ele lo mai Beyoncé fai na taule le Yolanda eu sou le trai au como le amo e assim ai me fama foi me fama lo tama tu ole la ele ma manga malia ele la ma wai le ma down no to you time hold up
Fa fera ia tumo follow from fa talo fa tu ia la fa so ngol nei vai ngol fi ma lo le so fo ma lo le langi ma lo le fa to do e le vai ngol fi na o to so mo le fitu minuto te nei le tu lai lima to to mo ona ngalo blue tv ia ma le to ta ia ASIATA le nei foi vai nga o le fi aso fo nei o le aso lona lua o le masina lona va ka fiolai wakaku wo masinga ronga valongo winga iva se furu su kaso to e fa masina ona mai ale ole nei foi tausanga ia ona ie de longa nga yenge me manga nga yongi kausa o yo le o follow from fatalo fantu iante o elo sila mai mo le nei vai nga ole fiaf o mai lo waso io fa iva fa palu pe io fa uma ta ia wa uma tulanga o lo e langona ile nei aso o te le faitio io leanga o le urua yanso le vai yaso ia pia kau koe pamu aku le mea ua io pia kau fa aku kunga ka fo ile taru mai fo fianga ia mai so se wiki eni te le le fo ia ma se wiki eni fa afita uri le fo i to tele o ilan to sa alo fia tele lava fianga o le fai unga o le vaiaso o nisi sa anga tu i whainga pāki o isi sa anga tu i aso wha anoa noa e pio maliu o isi fo isa anga angu i le sakala meta o le fai poiponga tele lava la tu langa sa fianga i mo le tantu watunu uli na foi fai unga o le vaiaso o mau atu ia nisi fo isa io e vai io e sava vali uio lea ia o to a poli mai pe o po masania yo la tu no malo a fua ai la o maua le ngale lei ma le lo fata ita ma lo tantu tapa au sili ile langi ia le o mo fa yo no ita na mai lo so fua la le lei ia me se fo yo lo ne yo la vai o tantu doilo ma fi silo fa ia i pe au ngalu le ea ia ile so fua maua ma le langi mama ia ile langi ma tafi foi ia ai le o le taape o papa e pe ona masania i upu aso fa no no si o tanto watunu nei e ila le talitonunga o loo so longa manuia lava singa o le nei aso ma mea lava sa pale fianga ia ma si o tanto watunu o manto ni usila o le ua mana vanga ruenga no winga a fa pe o le sa e fenga ruenga i do ofisa ia le ua e rush le fale le taimine nei vai po ka pe le leila o computer lau laptop io over the top ia ma mea uma e te tau ana siaki lelei e te lei toeanga i le fale i le nei aso fa malo ma fatalo fatula asia tama le tantou proklame ia ante oe le ua e maua mai le tantou live le nei vaenga o le afiafi moli atolo fa angol proklame ia ante oe ia fa talo fa antu fio le tala lelei fa fenga inga o malama fo i o feolo e ma futa ma iai ma maua ma iai proklame le tauta ia e le nei vaenga o le afiafi o folo fantu ma fatalo fantu asiata iante oe ile nei vaenga o la fiafi Samoa iona tu telemona tu ta faidoa ia ire manantu ele to tau pau ina fatu pe o muli o tau la fonga sa mantu leo ia wa le na o mai antu tatu pokalame mo le unanga le tanto Blue TV sunga ya Lorenzo Kaisara ia malana Talanoa health Talanoa io so i fu maro loinga fika ila ai e fika ile fai ngo folinga fika ilo au lele o maso a fa pe ka puka ro manga va e vai ro fa ia tasilina por kala mele leila va ro fa fonga ngante le e au ili tu ia to e tu langa o le covid ia mar tanto tu pui o lo fa nga solo nei le nganto New Zealand ia a o lo na la te tele Pacific Health Talanoa mar sunga Lorenzo Kaisara a fa pe langa umanga engula mai nga ile por kala mele na ia ona so ole mal proklame foi tau sala le manto company por manto fale fa sala lau ole la le o la u nei io e u fai umola ai ia le tofine ia pea ia male tofine ia Gloria io e the BluTable Talanoa luinga o le laulau sa ainga o lo finga ngalo mre kofa e lunga o le laulau lang moanga e le japipi why is everything have to do with blue e oso e o komeki e ro ma fa pe ui o lea ia o le la o mai ale tautua nisi fo ina wano le antunu ia fa le leva mai la ia maro fia mo maro ngula ia ele tanto tauta ia ele nei vanga la fiafi o le antala me fa solo le tanto programi o fia nga umalongo usau ai fa mai tu le tulanga o le BluTable Talanoa ale tofine ia pe nga ntai lea o lana so antau ia Claudia no fantu na ia le tofine e te fa tali mai e ke sau fai o mama lo lunga o programe ma tu o so ngfoni o le o umona mai yo ile ma programe ma le tofine le fionga na fanu o tele la fitanga ma fau Peters mai le mtanga ruenga o le MPP Ministry of Pacific People po le mtanga ruenga o tangata tu moto le Pacifica peita ia gela longa wa malolo manga isu yo le MPP wa makwa vai le kako wa fa mo tele le aswan nafi ia le sa tu i matangi olo matu i le foi moa ia le minister o tangata tu motu o Pacifica le fionga ya honorable Sua William Sio po le fionga ya pito ia ai me se fo yo le pito la au ale malongi usil nei le sa fa tau no ina le aswan nafi se taimila ma tala no ai fo i male tu fine ia ma le tu fine apia wa o fa ko ma lo mai io a wonga le fa ia ai se fa so mai awa o ilanto sa fai ma su yo le tato Blue TV ma ka o kia fo le men o fa longo ia na file po ina male sa fa sa o male si va ngore media e o ai le TV 1 TV 2 TV 3 ai ngal tato Blue TV ia male tabaita ia pe ma so la to o va nga uma le sa fa kanga ka fa o ye fe wa isolo tuton a wale po ina la no mana oi e to e fa muri mai se ofisi risili ai me se fo le tulanga ile la ngona fo isa tu pu tuton o fa tau ina ia le fa to isenga nu sila le sa fa pe na ta uai nga pu lo we le ko nga po le malo lana fionga le tama itai pale mio le fionga le fionga Jacinda atu ia o New Zealand nei o ko o ke poli e vakurka ko waka runga ke mai mo pe fa pe kere ka kongu ila tara le uyo le fa taro fa to telo ila to runga tanjo proclame ai fe fielo lo to malanga ia o te fa talo fa ia ila uso antau ia o to fine fo le vana fai mai ma proclame ia sa o lunga fo ila proclame le BluTable Talanoa Ia, le la le lei po le tofine ia. Pea, kia orana.
Kia orana, malo se fua, mau malangi ma. Yeah, thank you so much for whetai lava, ASIATA molinea vanoa. You know, so that I can come here, you know, and speak on your show today.
Well, I'm glad to see you o te whiwhios whiwhianga o se whamunianga fo ia te ia te mi uma te awai mai lunga o le tā poru kalame. Ia wara ka tech team. Ia andua whapea, wha Samoa kua.
Samoa, whapalangi mai.
Ia whapalangi mai o ngefu aku, ngefu mai. Malo le whafonga anga
Ale
Samoa.
channel a kasi
Ia,
a.
na. O le antato uomo moe nei o to tonga o nei atātou tala I meo tutupu. O na tātou whaasifo la ia. I le tūlanga nei ai le whaato e senga le malo ni usila. Lea sa ia son nafi ia moli mawina fo ia le tofin nei male mātou team sa o lātou puhina whaapitoa ia lea wha moe I lea soana nafi pei tai onisi o meo lo tutupu lea la whaini mahakala oko ma o tonga o talafou ka hau mo o Olimpeka tau mo Olimpeka I mese fo ona I update my no mau ele tai on nei actually it was a native aviao fa mo ina le tau mo fa e ui ele I tau la o fa mo o le to fine ia Valerie Adams ke ro ke ri ki le ha o ko nga ai long piko sak pai kia ma ko
They all related.
le la tu nan tu afa wangalo ia e falling o to fine Valerie Adams se sila mai ile na ia o le se sangi fia na o le tofine ina o le taula o ron fa mo pine au pa she came third bronze sa ia manu malo ia ile a pine apa memea mana tua o le was a fulu lima tausanga olimpeka kusa usulu lima ia tausanga o tau vale le fo tofine ila o weva yo skakinga o manga yo ke isau ai o le lona lu ai lea kusa ole whaaluanga gold medals o le Olimpeka. Ia so o mai masiliva. Ia e wila o le taulau o le wha moe le nei tausanga. Peitai, e sau ma se pingi. Whether pingi aulo, silver, or bronze. Hey, medal is a medal.
Medal is a medal.
You know, and this is the toppest competition in fact.
Yeah.
Sports competition that every have we ever won a medal Samoa in the Olympics?
Yes, I think it was weightlifting. Be uma le weightlifting yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah, was the last one, the recent one. The saddest part, what I Talanoa, you got a good memory. Manatua, she actually le tofine ele opelonge.
Yeah.
Le o toi manatua foi. Se le sasi ampingi ka ka voi le sia mangi le ka rongo moi thank you very much basically malo but she actually came fourth ele opelongi ia ai peitai na ua mai ai ona toi fa le nga ina le man malo ka nga ia ono tulanga o vai hau fo have you ever used steroid or are you familiar with steroid?
Yes, I'm familiar with the steroid drug, but no, I haven't used it. I so confidently say that I have not. No, say no to drugs.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, hey, no to drugs.
Say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs. Only trucks driver. You know. Anyways, part of applause for what's her name, Valerie Adams. Mole ausiena ole pine apa mea. Peitai. Ole ua maua fo eta tu pine aulo. Pine aulo ni usila ile taito fitu. Ata maitai. Pine aulo taito fitu. Oli. Sorry, mate. Next time, bro. They actually came second.
Yeah.
So Fiji, kudos to the Fijians.
Oh, yes.
The flying Fijians.
Well done. Congratulations.
And to all our viewers watching and tuning in from Fiji. Le faletua ia vai tutu ia e mai se o le sunga whawhiangainga o le professor tusipa ia o loa o ina le tusipa ia I le kolisi whawhiwhi au I suvai fiti. Let tune in my. I saw their status when Fiji came home with the gold. They were like, I forgot. I don't want to just throw out. There's a quote. There's a saying in Fiji, and I assume it's congratulations. But or something. Anyways, to the flying Fijians for coming home with the gold.
Yeah.
But le te tofitu ta mai tai New Zealand. manu malo i le pine aulo pinge siliva lenga se ia fiki ia o le hai pine siliva falangi France ai pine apa mefiti i le automata Lasis ka ko merus ai tatele ima il don rate tato boy foi le aurva the eight men rolling is it rolling
Yeah.
row your boat
Amo ia oi the whole na ke maka i le Olympics.
pine aulo New Zealand le lato langor ta longa le New Zealand I've always noticed this with previous Olympics and all the other championship in athletics. New Zealand always comes home with
The rowing.
The rowing.
Sauli le lo kala.
I'm wondering, Samoa and the Pacifica, we're known as fishermen that rows a pau on the ocean. Why can't they just go and compete? What are your thoughts?
I think maybe just lack of support.
I think that's
Lack of support.
That's good. That's good.
Lack of the mula. Lack of this.
E mo mia nei tanto
Mga mia le tu e whai ia, whaaking wai ia.
wala ngai tā ua ia tia, ua tātana noa I vahenga ia. Wola hai o vai lo ta mai, halo langa pau whangoka. So it became, this is one of our main source of income in Samoa, the ocean. Ia e tele tātou au alowa, ai kere au whangoka. Ia ai okay wondering, pole han mafua ngai ala, ina le tau mawhai loa e put that into sports.
Invest it.
Ia mana tu e whai tātou tu ngā fautas.
Yeah.
Ia mea la le maua inga ua ve ese ku ngā faukas. Le afasala lau mera rio I tima. Na wala tunu mar seka vao per seka vao so bai tu masavara fire muso. Anyways, so they got gold. Le manuia tau mo whainga le whai update tatu Samoa. Ele ia ila vase so tanto ele o manuia tau mo whainga. Ia uio lea. Ele aise vai ngai whaapole nai. Le sila vai ngam tau tia highlight o le tanto Olimpika le o te. Maua le ulua I pine aulo le atunu o Filipainga. Philippines. Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. And weightlifting. Le tamaitai o DS.
There was a controversial the transgender.
Oh, that's a New Zealand one.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I just,
Just ignore.
Yeah, ignore because as much as I want to support the what do you call the transgender right or whatever, my mind is just still says that he's a male that competing with females. You know what I mean?
Yep.
However you wanna transform or deform or however form that you want
Just,
you know
just
what I mean?
form. Yep. No,
Yes.
that's it. Each to their own. Yep.
Absolutely. Whainga tāla vea te aona o talia ina. Ona o le tūlanga o te teletonu o whakerisiano na whanau mai lava o le tama. O e lava o le tama. Ea o le tamaitai. O e lava o le tamaitai. Peita. Rules and regulations and all these changes. Ia ua mafua ai. Ia kakia pera I o le wahangala. Ia ai kako wo unfair I Well, I'm to one no way. It's good that I actually brought this up. Mamantua. O ile na mafua ina le mawar pinge au lo stato na tanto tene fo ile o fe ngainga si tanto lupe fa le nga fa pe o tanto o le kele kengele ia male le uso fo ele o pilongi le toma ile le titi fo lalo ta o pilongi sisters peitai ia wala ku kanga kalea o Laura that's his name Laura. Oh, no, definitely not Laura Kyle. No, but that's her. She's Shem. First name. Yeah, mangkuala kuarka ngakasi iasi ko ikiasi ko mare au kafu. Yeah, I will. Back to my beautiful country of the Philippines.
Philippines.
For the first time in the last 100 years. Fato atoe mauai matoe angiangia le fu o Filipino. O Filipainga I te tono o Olimpeka. So
congratulations.
Yes, and this is what we need. We need different faces on the map in terms of Olympic games, gold medals. I male update muli. Ile tuungo se lau mita atamaitai. Lea ua pinge au loai Jamaica, pinge siliva Jamaica, pinge apa me Jamaica. Wow, just happened this morning. I already less a favor. Remember when it comes to, because I used to run, I used to be so fast, faster than the train. Train station. I already got out tala. Already less a favor. She was like the 16-time champion. Ore Jamaica fo ile kam le mai kai le pu le enga le umi. She was like the favor. However, a biggest upset, her rivalry came first, and she came first and broke the world record that was set in the 1980s. Wow.
Wow.
It was a massive upset, but congratulations to the Jamaican team. First, second, third, o uma Jamaica mapingi. Yeah, I will make this mapingi sulu. Lastly, o tanto wolo ile tanto don't rate. No mana fa talo fa ja Angel Caris too late. Bula and Vingaka from Fiji. Le mafuta manu ngati programe Lilian sa Rona juua mari totele o tolunga programe. The reason why manga fa si uili tata no ngai don't rate because pretty much it will take the rest of the remainder of our show. Yesterday, what time it was?
The dawn raid ceremony started about 3 o'clock.
In the afternoon, New Zealand time. So it will be 4 o'clock Samoan time, 3 o'clock on New Zealand time, and 3 hours behind Australian time, and probably 10 hours fast forward American time. See? Magwa umartauta ya eka ko kaimi uyo lea. O lea soa na nafi. Lea sa official ai loa maloa ia ai loa. Ia le whaatautainga o le whaatoisenga ale malo ni usila. E tu sai maanga le talafia ngai o anga le minga o anga whailonga lanu. Lea sa whaia ina yo tātou tanganta atu nu o le Pasifika la vea i Samoa. I vai tau o le tasiva fitu se fulu, fiku ka, anga i mai fiku kasi, fiku rua, fiku kor, fiku wha. E au te loa nai tau te silafia uma au tau lea a whafonga mai e mai se fo yo e ui tātou te le iai o kere iai le vai tai. Aina o sawa o maua kala anga a ave. See, the aftermath of its act was just so strong that it comes to our generations. And people talked about it. And this is one of the talking points. They always talked about it. E so e aku au overstayers I taifau. And I'm pretty sure they were watching a clip yesterday during the apologies. No tau mwhai tau matamata fo ile live le tanto. Credits to the team. Thanks to you and our team Blue TV. Paua nang of anong ko ayo ko ngafi. O vangi fo ifa fo o fitang o le o taifau.
Yeah.
Now, I like umala tasila fa fsilile ile tofine Pea because she was actually there.
Yeah.
I was a commentary through the video that was given. What was the feeling? Tell us.
It was very emotional. There's elengi upu e ka whamakalai, it was such an honor and privilege for the Blue Wave team to be present, to capture the special moment. It's a massive whawhitai lava to the Ministry of Pasifika people, Molinea Vangoa, because
absolutely,
yeah, but the emotions, you can't. There's no words.
Wow. Welcome back to that. Can we just put up some of the clips? And there was actually a official ceremony. O le mea le sa mai tawina le sona nafi. Ele nganta I tulanga o le saunoanga whaato ese al tai palemia. Pa na whai ai malifonga. Na whai ai manisi o tūmanga. Ale tātou wantu no o man tātou wanganu. Now, se taimi mulibuli, man tātou no wa e foi au vai ngale fu o mai fa mai pala pe tai. Le ale ver pala nga. E tine ia ile tu man tango fiele la tamu fai ile tātou kilipile. It actually no capture le vai ngale ale tātou team. Le moment o le I fonga. Fai waila ia lea. Mar se saunoanga ale fionga ile I minister o tangata tu motor o Pacific. Usila o mai mo.
O ku masangi I malai o vavau ma malai kele. Wa paia le sami ma le lawelele. Wa paia fale, wa paia fafo, wa paia lunga, wa paia lalo. Wa paia basa I basa. Kulonga la le paia ma le mamalu. O le pase fika ma o te roa lele wa fang popoto a wale a so ma le fama moe. Wa paia kamalangi. Wale fio le fionga ya patele. Le paia le tuainga sa. Susunga I whawhengainga. O lo asuina vai o le ola I whata ulanga fia. O Aotearoa ma lalangi atoa. Paia tama o le lele. Lele a fia o ngati whātua o oraka. E whasino I aile tupua ma lawa nei. Pola pui pui a wale a fionga tupu la I ngā tupu maoni. Le a fionga ia te ariki nui kingi tu heitia o tau te whero le fitu. A fia lawa fionga I le princesa la I ngā tupu tonga. Lawa fionga princesa mele si ule kutapu. Kalani vale forfiti. Mamalu ya mtapule le tufati. A fia foi. Pa ia ya ariki a kui ariki. Ma fare ariki I kuki airani. Ai maise le mamalu malpaia o ni we. Tu valu. To e lau. Fiti. Kiripati maisi. Le foi le paia lasi a inga fio Samoa. A inga tupu, a inga nofo, a inga a inga papa, a inga whaiwhai a salmasina. Ma le mamalu leo songa tu mua ma pule ono sala whaiwai atu tu tuila mamanua. Leo wa Aotearoa nei. Wa paia foi. Poutu o whainga malo tem kalasi New Zealand. Lele mpapa ao le fionga al palmia ya tu sinwa deur. Pa ia I kabineta al minsta al kabineta. Tainane foi faulunga mtanga luenga al malo. Le foi fio, le fonga fetalai, le fono usfono, fai tu la fono. Sui mamalu ese. Vaenga fai malato taitai. Fio foi, fa masino. Ali matamai tai fa masino le tanga luenga fa masino nga Aotearoa. Aia foi, fai pule, ma pule nuu o malo la iti vai tu a fao Aotearoa leu a fang polpoto. O mamalu foi nei aso. O amalo falonia. Ai mese foi hai komisina ma konsula. O malo le vasa Pasifika fa pe malo au fatasi. O me masani. Tu low na ia.
Ia, o se va ingale na le saunoanga a tu malai ale fionga le minister o tanganta to motore Pasifika. Na o to mawhaila vase ia po ina andule pau ina o pa ia o lea so ai le nganjai lea o mamalu o lea tu motu o le Pasifika sa tau au fia ma o whanga poto i lea so ana nafi ai o le antoanga o lea a launga o lea e maua i lunga o le tātou Blue Wave ia ngā tafo i leo lunga o le tātou Blue TV website ma le tautai ia e pe ama e al tātou programe peitai te mana i whate pala utou a o le i whataunu ina i le launga tali atu le fionga ia upito su a William Sio. Se vainga lea sa ia ele tūlanga na faa taunu uina o le I fonga a Samoa. Ia ngang o whakore I fonga, o le tūmanga wha Samoa. Ia o le sa faa taunu uina na ifo a ile fionga le tamaita I pale mia. Ia I tangata motu umo le Pasifika. Sa a afia matūlanga umai le tasiva fitsefu. Ia ono se faa maanga longa I le mea sa tupu. Sila mai tātou kilipi lea. Ia, le nala sa moa, lau sila mai iai. O le whaatinonga le nā, le sa whaatino ai. Le tūlanga aloa ia. O le whatu e senga le mālo ni usila. Le sa whaatauno i nei le soana. Nafi, ia i le downhall fo i le au kilani a le hau. Tia, wow. Just by looking at that, e la uia tiro atu le ua whelua ina o le nau fili tamaitai pā le mia i le ie o le mālo i tonga. Moni nei se kone ia ona solo aturola ia le manga atu ia te lo ilantou nei nisi o ilantou sa iai vai taimi o le tasiva fitu se fulu por sa o le so langona o oio si tangata citizen New Zealand whanau New Zealand te o fo i lena iai nisi o tāporo kalama o te atu sa iai nisi o tau ainga they walked this road they rough and tough road through the 70s. So what went through your mind when you actually see that, and what was the feeling there?
If I'm going to be quite honest, it was such a humbling experience. Jacinda Ardern, I really was lost for words. Wow. Really was. For her to take it upon herself to do such an act like this, it really was, I really was blown away with this act that she's gone forward. ASIATA, there's just really no words. It was an experience that I'll never forget.
Wow, wow. Whaftai I lo whinangalo, o le alale nā lai mana o te whaamuli mai. Whailita a mesho sau whinangalo. I le langona sa iai tutonu le teimi lea. Now, o te whai atu au. Sa iai o ainga. Sa iai o ainga sa te lofo. Ar vai teimi tonu le te lopo le whafunga mai a me se o antile ia nana whaia. Whaia mapusua toi loa. La mapusu le to po whafunga mai foi. Me se fo niso I lantou I tu atu. Te lola ua movie au se talia ia se tasi fo I o tina antis fo I sa iai le vai tau te lo fo I sa iai tangata no mai ma tu ainga anga ia sa whianga I malantou ina fo I vai tau se o tina mtua ia di malau tavui ngasu laiwa I Melbourne ia man le to a tele lava I lantou sa ui mai le ala whaingata o le vainga matautia sia uia mala uia matamata tu na son nafi o le whaonga ina lea o le I fonga a Samoa. Now, o le whaoko akele le au whaari mga kure wa iai.
Yes.
Have you come across with some criticism? Can you mention, can you share us?
My thoughts around that? Obviously, you know, the viewers, masangi, makamaka le pokalame a ASIATA, I know that you are all fluent I le Samoa, le wakoku masangi fo'i, I le awala lea, you know, the right and the wrong way. Me personally here, you know, le whaanga New Zealand, ele kau le fo'i lo malama lama fo'i I le Samoa. But my, you know, opinion, does it matter, really?
No, it does matter. It does. No, it does matter, your opinion. You're a Samoan. Yeah,
and I feel for Jacinda because for me, it's quite a big act to do.
Absolutely.
Because she didn't, it wasn't her, right?
She wasn't, definitely she was not born.
She wasn't born during that time. Ai lewa fa'ali mai, she, how sincere she is, that she wants our people to heal, to move, so that we can all move forward together as a country, as a nation, and I have seen, a lot of people. It's not a real ifonga. It's not,
wait a minute. Anyone says that it was not a real ifonga?
I've seen a few comments. It's not real.
Are they Samoan?
Yes, they're Samoan. Yes, it's not real. It's not a real apology. It's fake. It's this and this and this.
Oh my gosh! Sorry,
it's quite hard.
It's just annoying me, to be honest, to hear those. And now I'm quite frankly to whoever, and I'm hoping, or not. I wish those people, they're not Samoan who actually make those comments because, mate, you have to live in Samoa. So if I Samoa, te loa ai ma e langona. That you spend most of your time on Google reading about Samoa, reading from Palangi that actually came to Samoa and write the history about Samoan. Then you might need to revisit your grandparents and or pay a visit to Samoa when the border is opened and study. Let me elaborate this. If Samoa. Paua leo le fainga fa Samoa ele mafai e yonga e fai se kala. Ele mongi le ifonga la. Never. Leo o fai to o le matai ma o le ifonga fa Samoa se tasile o fainga patino ma fainga mamalu e se a fo. E se a o so faia. Wanu I fonga wa fai fo I fonga I mantou ainga mantou nu I mea fo ina tutupu I mai sea when death involved pe afa pe wa umai le soifua wa umai maule leo la tu lo fa fonga Samoa tau fa mani nonga fo o mai la le si ainga ifo pe o mai le si nu e ifo ia o la fo mai behind that they are actually coming to sacrifice whether pe feoki e fo I malantou. Ui pena o tasi tangata maliu le mele wa aru ke ifo. You're taking about 10 or 20 possibility that all of them are going to end up in the same situation if FOTO. But ole practice le na Samoa e se a ona faia. Se vanga nga wa ye se mea matautia. Now, then come to this. O lo fianga le la faiantu la utala. O lo fianga e mimita o loto. Langa na uno tutilo fele so nga finga wa maito video mato na tamo faia fetala ilo ma fau matala. Now, why is Jacinda Ardern bowing down? Why? O le fainga lea o le vao ainga Samoa, ilesi ainga Samoa. O le fianga lo loto. O le me malia ye sile fia le tato watunu. Ele enga o Samoa nga failonga langu ia New Zealand. They actually did it to the Pacific, brown skin. Why wa mai ele tanto wanga nu fa Samoa? To be the forefront of this such a sacred and special scenery. To showcase to the world. Te lola utala. Fa tai tere le fionga le I mingiska. Ko lo pulo ele maua mai ma ko kala meringi ai share isis moli la fa tai tere e toa ngar kanga kai ko lo en faingo faian me fa pe ava vai sa ka em fa finga mai tonga ia that we do have our special way of doing it em fa fingo mai fiki fa be mai well we have our own Fijian way of doing it Rarotongan especially it's a Rarotongan week. That's right. For me, it's the easiest way to feel out my Rarotonga. How about showcasing our way of apology? And they lola utana. Kaunga mimika oele ke criticizing a mea. Kaunga mimika. Olea ta imua sa moa le melea. Now, afa befo ilawa efa mai ele ka aoile pulo. Oye pulo, esa ule perkangia pulo, esa America pulo. Of course, Muldoon is no longer sitting here because, in fact, it was his reigning during then. Who is the representative of Muldoon physically now? It's Jacinda Ardern because he was the prime minister back then that did that. So some sort of same office person has to come and deliver the same apologies. Pelong ka ko ay siya fa ele ai ai siya fa ele a fa ya o se me le. Yeah, and then someone else from our same office will have to come and continue the apologies. Why? On behalf of a whole nation of New Zealand. Remember, it was the system against people. It was the system that failed to treat people equally against people of the South Pacific. So Jacinda Ardern happens to be the leader of this system now, the controller, the person that runs the government, the system. Ele kakaulanga sau fua le CJ. You know what I mean?
You know, for me, you know, leng ofanga ngei. And I'll be honest, I've never ever seen it. I've never seen it, because you know, but to witness it,
Wow.
to be present, you know, it was packed. It was full.
Wow. Yeah.
Whekangisi ka ngaka, you know, and not just Samoans. It wasn't lenga o Samoa, whekangisi, le kemi le whele, the whole of the Pacific. In that room, the moment, it was just, you know, it was just a symbolic way of saying, you know, just, I really am, you know, lost for words, and I'm quite upset. You know, and I know everyone's, you know, entitled to their opinions, but
I my father will utala. I don't know if yan tanganta ay longan ele langun. You know, this issue here, it's a mix. It's a feeling. Mana tuala. Lela fa tunela utala. Walanga no ay neya utele ya matala usho. Ay ile si ma e resi fo ila ikikinga tatu atunu osamo. Ya lai fai mai lona fina ngalo. Ele mo ile me a fai fela kaunga nga pulo te sinta atun e tonu sa fa ila lo lungo folo ele sa fa singo fo esa o peke oh my good boy.
You know, and I do I you know, and I know that it's quite
manatua o le fainga fa sa mo nga fo ile mele so na fo ya mesi yo o to ya mesi la wa nga ka su ela ko pepa le fa sa mo i lungo online sei fa anto ala so so ninga le e ile u fa sa mo fa pe o le fu anta mo na lo o le fonga i sa mo e sa fa i lungo fe la vo fa fo e wa ile ko ke le ko wi fo ko ngi fali no e ko ala sa fa ya ku fa fo e lungo ma me fa pena a faila i nge yo le u foto antu pui nei ngi usila le fainga le o ngi usila sa fa i rungo o fo o ma fo angala na wa a fa pe mai nei la sa ka sa fa i rungo folo em faino fa yatu alu la faila fa fe autulo sa fa i rungo folo ai ka ya la ngasua right ya o le ke ko mumu le ke le mana yo wala ngole u fa tu fa pena o sa mo e ta i fa alo longa e sa fa i rungo folo o sa mo nga langa na tato feola na so ifua e mo wola e lengi fo sa fa on the mat sitting on the fine mat pe tai wa sa wa lu mo so ifua o mo ka ko kupi wa introduce ku luan fo ma fo angala na la ya ba to ai ya fo no ha fio anga sa mo la wo fa ying fo changes of suya inga but the foundation is still the same. What's the foundation? Ifonga. Anga e fai maila o la esa o fai te sinta i lunga foa ai avaku se apa po se kapolengi pulo wai, then that's wrong. Wrong, right? So that means it not only changing the ways and changing the foundation, because the foundation is i konga e te tauana i fo ile i tonga ai male vaenga muli e fai atuela utala e kaka wanga ya se negative sanga tilo i se mea.
Yeah, well, you know, and I'll be honest, you know, and I've been honest with Hana, lenga o makala ya Hana, you know, I feel the emotions, I do, but I don't have a direct connection to what's happened. I didn't live it.
Yes.
So of course, you know, when those emotions come, is it because lenga kupu ya mama dad? No, it's the emotions came because someone has really lewo mai lalo to out level to showcase le alofa, you know, that she wants us to heal, or she wants whatever. Just it's a healing process.
Absolutely.
It's got nothing to do with the right or wrong. You know, I understand that, you know, there's always going to be a right or wrong. That's life. There's always going to be that one person. And, you know, I personally think, you know, big ups to Jacinda Ardern, big ups to the government. You know, you're helping our people to move forward. And I've seen a lot of comments on me, just, all the Pasifika should just get over it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so we should get over it.
Well,
but
absolutely.
sometimes in the healing process,
Yes.
yeah.
Mana tua whaftai pea wa email maanga le, mana tua maanga ia le no tala toi, o le au fo ile le whaikiu. Ile performing o le o le side la le fo ile healing process. Of the feelings o ila tau na afia. Leila ese mai la le vai liu le na. Le ho nga fo ia tantou le vala au aku le ia kai min kupu ai. Au le rush. Away ke rushing al mem vala au aku come on mate, get over it. It was still in the 70s. No. You have no idea what those people went through. So let them go through, the process. Whaavitai le whainga malo o le o step up. O le haka fo le step up 1, step up 2. Anyway, o le wa there's a step up. Le wa step up, perform le tūlanga o le whaamaua la longa. Whaavitai fo ia tau le na watu sasu e lunga le And to me, I wonder what Jacinda Ardern. What was her feelings? I wish I was right there to ask her straight away. What was the feeling being an outsider? Being an outsider. Se tui whatato wata ye luma whatatanoa tu whamulmole le moment tanto le na. I wish, I wonder what was the feeling that went through her mind, being an outsider, covered with all these fine men, this iakonga.
It was, and I know that there's some blue wave, but unfortunately, all of the photos, they've all gone through to the Ministry of Pasifika People. And there are photos that's been captured behind the scenes. It really captured the essence of that moment.
Wow.
She was in tears. She was very emotional. It was a very, very, very emotional time. And for her to feel that, because I really do give it up to just, the Prime Minister of New Zealand.
Wow, I like that.
This is a beautiful photo.
Yes, absolutely.
It's actually one of my favorite photos.
Can we just go back to that? The last one of the last one le ifo mai le na se tu ifo ngal tanto wantal nai lunga. Na tonu love. There you go.
Yeah.
I love that.
I do. I really love this. Is
wow.
I'm not sure po Daisy po Martin. I think it was Daisy, but umanga Daisy nga po le leaka. So, the team are very blessed to be able to gain access.
Tell me about that. I've heard no whaalongoina. Sa yaile vahenga na tau fia umaile au pueha ta toa. Sa Peo TV1, TV2, manisi lava mainstream media in New Zealand. Alenga mawale special treatment na tanto le whatangan. Is that tala lea?
Yes, it's true. Yes, it is true. Blue Wave had gained access to all levels. Behind the scenes, we're the only crew that were on stage.
Wow.
We're the only crew that were in the room with Jacinda Ardern and also the Princess of Tonga. We're the
Princess Millie.
Yes.
Was that Millie?
So she, it was such an honour. So whawhetai lava to the Ministry of Pasifika People, because and malo lava to Martin, a lot of times e leka kenga credits Martin, but o langa ia ngaluenga, that ngalue, he works with.
Wait, but Martin's got a boss, say.
Yeah, Ala. Hi, Ala. She's the real boss.
Yes, credits. Can we just have that shot of the Tongan princess?
Yes.
Princess Millie.
Yeah.
I love, because my mom's name is Millie.
Yeah.
So I love to shout out to Princess Millie of Tonga and my Princess Millie at home.
That's a beautiful photo. Obviously, those close-up images. Daisy was right next to Princess of Tonga. I left for nga lao whaakasi. So, talking about the whole moment that we've shared, but for Daisy to be, because they actually asked for Daisy by name. The ministry have asked for Daisy. So congratulations.
Did they
Daisy.
ask for my name as well?
ia ngā whai po whi asia te laku wha Samoa. You know, I think to be trusted.
Yeah.
Is the word that I'm going to use. So Martin, you know, congratulations.
Credit to la whionga ngā whatasi.
Yeah.
Fui mono Misa Martin Anai, male bigger boss.
Yeah, it's the whole trust thing. To be trusted, because and I'll tell you, you know, there's a lot of images that I would love to share, but you know, everything's gone through to the Ministry of Pacific People. But even the behind the scene where you capture, you know, everything, I would love to share it, but because of
there will be a due time. I'm pretty sure that the MPP will allow us somehow.
Hopefully, you know, we can, but unfortunately, there are some images that are, you know.
Are you talking about Sua William Seal cry on the stage?
Yes, there's a really, really special moments that have been captured. So, it was really special. It was a really, really, really special moment.
Well, lucky you guys and Blue Team. Obviously, I chose to go to church. Yes, I was in fact supposed to go with the team. However, he for inisi tulang tuangia misi for ta o man tu sauninga. Ya lang wa we u kofi nga malolo mang malo. I trusted that you guys will deliver such a service needed for the occasion as well as in supporting of the MPP. So credit to the team as well.
And credit to the Ministry of Pacifica People, you know, the team, Tiara, you've been amazing. Kola, you know, the management team, you know, to be trusted like that. You know, it's a weird feeling, I'll be honest, you know, and so, you know, everyone, you know, they've been held there and
do you have to show something like to them? Like
we had a media. We didn't have media passes. We had a staff pass, which allowed us to gain access. And Daisy and Martin were, and also to our Tongan also C, who captured some really, really good moments.
Yeah, the man himself.
Bale, Claudia was also behind the scenes capturing the moments. Obviously, Bale and Hannah. I le ngaka mo ilo le kenge change SD card, so
man.
But it was a
so nalan tawa umanto ye ba ke lo anga uyai ia fa ko ama wai nga man ka kala ngofo le maka le sanga me fa ai yo le fa malo mrenga fa jele il tanto team ole tulanga na fa pea fainga o la tu lunga ia nisi o ata nganta ile ole tanto por kalambele nei message mai tanto tautai e mai tanto por kalami faali mai so ngalo o ia o le a sa o e sila o e o le Samoa le sa e sila mai tanga i le tulanga o le swan nafi fa tau no ino le fonga o ke mika o te sa o tua o ke mika ele nganta o finally wa admit in usila yes the system we were wrong wa ai o le lona lua o te mimita wa maila u fa Samoa fa apiko iluma e fa alava e ufiufia manunga se ai o fa Samoa e ufiufia manunga se ai ni se ia mani aleu fo isafia ngai ai ia marifainga malo ile tasiva fitu se furu ia marifa solo mai ai ona luma leala o yeila tu o patatua there is a big shall we call profits or outcomes behind this?
Definitely.
Tell us something about the educations.
Yes, they've got a program through. But before we go into that, I just wanted to say, acknowledge the Princess of Tonga, who spoke like a true leader.
Wow.
Yeah, she spoke. I was actually blown away. The way she spoke with so much honesty, and she also broke a few jokes in there as well. So, yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, she spoke. Yeah.
So William C, obviously, with the speech, ilang alaunga le sa mai mo mai ai, o le launga le sa whaafetai ai le tamaitai pālemia ma whainga malo, mo le lanto wantalia ina o le sesesa ai, ia maleanganga o le whaato ese, whaalaua i tele, o mai mo la langi, manatua, o le whako e senga lenga whai, e le nga ongi usilanga mai mo iai. The whole world were watching, and they were like, wow.
Yeah, I think she's definitely put New Zealand there forward, moving forward, and set the bar for other countries
Absolutely.
who have still not apologised for some traumatic events that have happened there. So yeah.
That's a very good point. Wa maya Pea. O le o faini usila mafata imuanga.
Something we should be proud of.
Io o lalo langi o antunu ufa demokrasi e ngante le o antunu o malo tau pulinga. E o le lalo langi. Le o to come out to light and say, hey, hi, we were wrong. Apologize. Yeah. Australia, la fa le va a poriki ma la demand a poriki po a come down longs. Bring it down. Po a e o mai I lalo ia Australia ia mai lanto ta vale mo lunga. America la va ia le menen kupu mai o I America I nei me uli fo I le sa le fo nga makwa fa le la fa ia. La foi la ele willing Donald Trump or not Donald Trump anymore. Biden or Biden.
Yeah.
La ele willing for ye no olai ya le fonga va ngai va. Ya va ngai the gap in between. Me foi nga sika mai e wa fa pe le palang yon meuli. You know.
Essa me finga o ka ko ka ngaka ese.
Ngale e wa fa pe ele meuli el palangi and then palangi comes racist. Why? There's a healing process that ele healinga ele for. Africa, you see it. Mai taimo le patai Mandela matangata papa. Le ai o ma ele hini na mea. Ai fa fitai. Ele atua. Le ua tala malai ni usila. Ia tulanga o le fela ua falo bilo mai ai ia prokalame ia o le a fa peona maua mapengifiki mo tangata Pasifika e pei o le 2.something millions.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot
le
of
ua fa matu mai mo a onga maskolasipi al Pasifika ia and there's more, there's a lot more. Tele onisio vai ngo tuo pantua le o le a maua ia na yutanto watu tangata Pasifika ona o le tulanga lea mana ia telefone ngalo ilan to wa o mai fani me so fina ngalo fa dai tele io si kaku se me fa poroki
it's the positive
absolutely o te fia fa ilo atu o te loa to mo se so ta inga po ale o le swanta ya o le so lulu o le mo wai sa ma fa noanga ia male minister po o le matanga luenga o fa to anga ma fainga fai vai sa mo o kai mingai e tanto proclame ele ko e ka ko e mai mo lapis ne fa fonga sa mo no honestly I have to be quite
it's a bit draining
o auia o le la waru sa o le tu ta to fainga malo a fa pe la wa fa fonga mai se sira mo proclame la son nei ele over tu ai ni si tu langa fo ie le nga ele focusing la to ta ya o te le focus le tu langa ele son na taua mana tu o le wa tu le malo we have a government. So why are we focusing on a non-government, organization or no? Let's focus on a new government. Ni tulanga walanto proke ki whakakikia. I'm open. My TAUTAI show is open to discuss those.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are I'm just all about that positive vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Move on.
Let's move forward.
Move forward. Yeah,
it's been a lot. I'm quite tired of.
Absolutely.
I just want to be one. For me, absolutely. Bob Marley, one love.
One love.
We all know Bob Marley, one love.
Heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Is it feel alright or be alright?
Be alright.
Be one. And I like it. I like it when you say one love. One love. Or proclaim for TAUTAI. One love. Ai or kami au le kongi mayanga. Ne fe utere so. Kilo. Okay, what was going on in Samoa? To tell you the truth. because I lost track of I said my isi na ya over my ya ya ku se se la my pai malafa, and I said if this is a non-government thing, then it's not a TAUTAI is not a live that where you just sit in your sitting room and you know go on live and start talking about all the what's happening around the world. No, o se por kalame liko li lona fataunuinga matulanga o tanto show. Ia mai te tau foi. Ia ona tanto wo tu samata ia la nga tele. Ia ni vainga le lei a wale fa aru ruma. So Don't Read is one of
it's
a very, very good highlights.
Historic moment.
Absolutely. Like you that you were there. You just mentioned that. You know, sometimes, I wish I fast or it's a historical moment.
Historic moment.
I can tell my kids, guess what?
Yeah.
I was right there sitting right next to the phone figure light.
Yeah.
I was right there, right behind where Auli was giving his so-and-so speech with his heart pouring out. I was right there. So you've got a story to tell your kids.
I do. You know, I do have a very, very, very special...
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I think, and you know, I've seen so many leaders there. I mean, like... I spoke just quickly. I'm so sorry. I was talking to Masangi Ngawale Bakery next door.
No.
I do.
Yeah,
and you know
we all love bakery.
When I spoke to them about the experience that I had yesterday, and they didn't know. They didn't know. They said, "Oh wow, I didn't know that this happened in New Zealand." So
what nationality are they?
They're Sanger.
Oh yeah. I understand.
So.
Yeah.
But I think they will be bringing it up in schools. So in the curriculum as well. So I've big ups to the government. So
absolutely. Thanks to Ree J Hunt. God bless BM for your kind way to ifonga to Samoa. I salute you. La fai tele fataro frafionga la fai ali sale te vita ya me so tele Joe Rinzi ufanga malo manel program elinga telia manel finga le al sunga ya Rehunt. O ifonga fa pena laima na oitu. Anyways, rewind that.
Okay, never mind.
I te loa o Talanoa ya al sunga ya Hunt. But God bless Prime Minister of New Zealand for your kind way to ifonga. Ole nga fo na tau te lo to umi ai umal tanto proclame. I te lo special editions nei ole tanto Talanoa proclame tau tai ai. Male onol tulanga le Don't Read. Fa umi fa pela ia se fa matalanga le nei vai ngole ole fiafi. Mo ilanto uma le ai you know fia durang mentu pon nafi. Yeah, I miss it for in whatsoever way, specifically le ifonga. O te lo halto te lo le au vahanga fo ia le what too much lo so esu. What too much kele lo so esu. Yeah, wa mafu ina e come up with sort of ideas and stuff like that. But me, my humble thoughts, I'm a matai ngo ola Samoa o ko Samoa. Amawai mafuai no wa onga fo I tulanga e to tele ni so ilanto urengan Samoa me fo isa o ina I tulanga me se eleva pela o ole manatu no. I salute Prime Minister of New Zealand. Wai fo ia tangata wa manatu one ai you're Prime Minister ia wa isaula va se tulanga mawalalo. Ia e mafai ona awa e ifo ia awa le nga mo tangata o malava ia mari to tele your final thoughts because or kapo kala mo
yeah look my thoughts you know underline the bottom line is there's been an apology to heal. It's about the healing. You know, it's for the future. It's for the next generation to be able to move forward and not forget, but to say, look, there was an apology. You know, she's acknowledged it. There's an apology. And what else? What more do we do?
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, you know, there have been people who have prayed for this moment for years, for so many years. It's finally happened. Yeah, I'm all positive vibes about this, and
There are some specific people that we would like to greet and send our thanksgiving to them specifically. Professor Meilani and I.
Yeah.
You know, credits. I am pretty sure that moment that you've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Well, level no total mufai mantua or say famunianga for enta wale sata fatalo.
Yeah.
And we were trying to have her come back.
Yeah, we actually spoke to her
yesterday.
Yeah, we took a photo.
Was she happy? Was she looking happy?
It's a different kind of glow, you know. Obviously, you know, we didn't talk too much into it, go into detail. She was happy.
Wow.
You know, we congratulated her and her team. So
yeah, malafionga asonga fa ferenga fionga tole for Alec. Yeah, I mesi fo ia o le fionga ia Lupe Matasila Misa Tauveve Meilani nai. E pra fionga te mai tai professor. Yeah, le watali le tua I le tau ngā pantia. Mana tua I la tau nei sa tau wasaina. They were fighting for it. For some considerations from the government of New Zealand and from the system, for the sake of them that were, you know, persecuted or whatsoever the terms you back in the 70s. So e le langona ole loto. Ea o lea ua a e manuia, ea ua e manu le tau te tano I le atua. Ea lea ua finally, ea ua fato ese, ea le tunu o New Zealand. Ea awa vaenga le whamai tei fonga is not enough. So saying sorry, is that enough? Hey?
Yeah.
Because that's a proper English way, you know, when a palangi done so much wrong to somebody, and then it would probably just come with a couple of flowers and tears and like, I'm sorry. So is that enough to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means the fonga that she did, she actually came out of her and do such uncomfortable scene to make things comfortable throughout the rest of the, you know, life.
No, look, I understand. Makalango for Claudia, you know, at the beginning of our show, you know, the word that was used was a symbolic way to show ia langa ia lofa I kako kangaka pasifika. Symbolic is something like, you know, I used a ring as an example. So the ring, when you get married, it's a symbol. It's a symbolic thing. But if I took my ring off, does that mean I'm not married? Those were the kind of words that I exchanged with, you know, no, I'm not. I'm still married. It's a symbol. So it was their way to express, like really, really hit, you know, different government. Because, like you said, if she had just said sorry, would that be enough for our people? We just can't win.
Absolutely. The ifonga was not complete. The ifonga was not even a tradition. She wasn't even sitting down to dirty her nice dress or whatsoever. So the question from TAUTAI, so your thoughts, is saying sorry is enough? Otherwise, it would have done ages ago, because I'm pretty sure Jacinta says sorry a million times, or even previous Prime Minister, they're probably already saying sorry, mentioned that word, sorry. By the way, anyways, thanks for tuning in. Nisi o tanto whabitoa. Without them, Blue TV wouldn't even be able to enter the scenery yesterday. Pacific Easy and Money Transfer, biggest sponsors of our show. Whabitele fionga whaimalo, and toa malito o nanga. Fast, Vave, Fatuatuaina, trustworthy, and Malupuipuia protected. O mei esel ofia whailoa. E Malupuipuia lau tupe, e vave, lafo nei, maua nei lava, whaonga nei, mauma nei la. Pea lafo lau tupe Samoa. Pacific 40. Fionga ia whaluti. I've got a good news. Actually, I ko kiki angalo ia te ulitu langa le whalau ilo le man news le. O le tātou se ifo lea le whai so ia so tofi teitas.
Oh, yes.
O lea la o suia le whaingo tātou whailonga. Na o le lua tātou whailonga ia la iai. O le se lauta la petrol voucher. Mai le motor Samoa. Ma le se lauta la of your choice from Pacific 40.
Oh.
That's the changes and the latest the upgrade since the marking of the 2 years of Pacific 40. So Awe o ni ngalo le tuina mai o lo sua faitonu o le
Yes.
whenga masani lava le tantou sei. Peitai, o le wale to isi tantou lima sifuru. Petrol voucher. O le wa se lauta la petrol voucher langolanga sua moto Samoa. Table moto Samoa. Ia.
Samoa.
O le si tantou se lauta la e ke filifili la. Pe se lauka la o le whaataunga. Se lauta la o le keke o le whaipoiponga. Se lauta la o lau mea ai ke ainga ngāinga o e ai lo ai. Ia, po se lauka la e whaaliu vai, tongi le pili o le vai mtulang whapena, off your choice. $100 off your choice through the Pacific 40.
Yeah, and Farouk and I spoke earlier on today, or 48 specials run for the Father's Day.
Nice.
So check out Pacific 40 online. The details are all there. TCK, I think fashion. There's some body shop. There's body shop as well.
I saw the number. My favorite cologne. Can you smell
what The Rock
is wearing? CK, Calvin Klein. Oh, I love that one. Win a Calvin Klein through Talofa voucher for your father in Samoa.
Yeah, and also there are a place to take Dad for Father's Day to enjoy.
Wow.
Treats Dad this Father's Day with a voucher. There's a restaurant there. It's online. I'm sorry, all the details are online. Pacific 40, the details are on there. So
wow.
Dinner, a restaurant. It's easy.
Lena, Seki Works. Maria, thank you very much. And finally, thank you for taking my pusa tomorrow. It was like 2 weeks ago. No, it wasn't her fault. It was actually mine. I've been really busy. Yeah. But credit to the Seki Works. I'm going to tell you, Mel, Rihanna, sorry that I couldn't find my size. No, go and buy it off Kingo. I actually wore I bought it from Rihanna last week on Friday. One of my shows that I was wearing a nice light green aloha. Wow, thank you, Mel, and especially my friend. I used to work with her. My half sister, half brother, the one that works at.
Leah.
Leah.
Oh yes.
I used to work with Leah at Sky TV.
Yep.
I used to work. She was Leah was one of my snotty team leader. But anyways, credit to Leah and Mota Samoa. After Sky TV, and then she works for the Blue, the Valele Samoa. What do you call it?
Oh, yes.
Pacific Blue.
No.
Is
it Pacific Blue?
Samoa Airway. Yeah.
Pacific Blue.
This is what happened when we don't have a set aeroplane for Samoa.
That's about to change real fast.
Wow.
Yeah, real fast.
But anyways, hi Leah.
Hi Leah.
Ia mau tō umala volo whainga ruenga mali tō whenea mea inga ele sepse o Rihanna. A whenea I whaatau sau la o se sei o ha umatulanga I teu wai oe pe a whapea wala sau le sama au e vai e kuru I whaaka waka waru o koe ma oe Yeah, last but not the least, Pacific Hub.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, le tofine Laura Kyle mele tanto unanga ile Pacifica Business Hub su mai mtala mai au pe fa o e fufua. Fatuina se business pole ala vale unanga te sai limu ia ni usila ale ai afeme ingu so kofi ile tamaita ipule la le Laura Kyle. That's us. Thank you very much.
No, thank you so much, Asiata. Koe kikia.
Don't worry, Fala, she's still working. Shout out to the man, Fala, and as well as the family, rest of the family, to your parents and all the ainga out there. Whaftaile tōre nea so wai uruta poru kalame. Ia, mana tōle senga ngana wale tau tamali o se upu foi. Ia, wa fiairo fina ngalo. Toi whafo I mai lava ia ma ua wha ngalo le vai venga o le ne yaso. Ia, a whaifo ia I se le leo le dato programe mawala ata. Ia, mawalungai le vi inga o le tua mea umatatou te whaia. Whamanuia antu le programe o le tau taiae. I lava singa o le nei fiafia mai se uo mapaanga mamai. Like, love, ma share le tātou programi. E amnui lava te taimi o le nei aso, whaasoi fuina.
God bless.
Esquire, baby. Rex, J. Sands. Let's go. Oh, say I'm a say you are complete to me, I get you. By the way that you move and the way that you smile. Say, oh my Dorima, baby, you be giving your hand, I'll take you anywhere. You give me something that I never had. Cause you care, but about to me and the family. Say why you waiting for me to talk to you? Yeah, I'ma listen what you say. Yeah, don't move in and come here. Yeah, they on the nail, to dirty wine, girl, dirty wine. Yeah, say tama in and not the bite to get out. Say,